a pretty good performance from.
That wasn't pretty good. That was great. It really was. I'm gonna just start off with just respect for these guys and how they just came together and played the game together for 48 minutes. We saw this in Orlando. We had guys to go down and we had guys to step up and play. I thought DJ tonight did a great job of establishing the tempo from start to finish, running the team, managing the team, and all of our guys who, stepped in the starting roles, Jalen, AJ, Jared, Clint, those guys just played great basketball. It was a team effort tonight. I know we had some big time individual performances, but total team effort tonight, beating a really good team in Denver.
I'm just curious about that third quarter, because that was the only one that you guys allowed them to score 35 points, so that's more than 30 points. How do you weigh when it's the time to kind of like give the guys a chance to make the adjustments themselves on the fly versus trying to stop a team's run?
No, you're trying to stop the run. We knew that they would come out more aggressive, and what they did was they got their transition game going. They didn't do that in the first half. The second half, they just started flying. Every miss, they started running, and we were late getting back in transition in that third quarter, and they were able to score some easy baskets and really get themselves back in the game pretty quickly. So what we had to do is make sure that we started to rotate out of the corners. We was waiting on the rebound to see who got the rebound before we started to get back into transition. We made that adjustment, did a better job of getting back and keeping them in front of us. But we knew they would come out aggressive and try to get their running game going, and they did in the third quarter.
Hey, you said before the game that everybody who was going to play had to, bring their ego, don't be afraid. And I thought that was one of the things that really kind of stood out, was that nobody was afraid tonight out there. They just all did their thing.
Yes, they play the game, play your game. This is an opportunity for a lot of our guys, and they've been waiting and working to be ready for this opportunity. And some of those guys got that opportunity in the Orlando game. A few of our guys got that opportunity tonight, and they prepared themselves for it. Go out and play your game. Be aggressive. Stay in your lane, but don't try to replace that guy that is out. Just play your game, and I thought our guys did tonight. It was really fun to coach them and see the execution, the connection out there on both ends of the floor.
Coach, in Orlando, I asked DeJounte after the game, what would it take for the guys to carry that energy from Orlando, from the win to home on Friday? And he said just kind of what you were saying. He echoed what you were saying about how guys have to step up and how guys have to kind of just carry that same energy. What has it been like to see him grow into that leadership position with the team?
It was great. I mean, we saw that tonight. Put the ball in his hands, and he led this team, to the win. Basically, established the tempo, but he also controlled the tempo. He was communicating, with his guys throughout the night. Talking on offense and defense in the locker room, and it was a game that he knew he had to step up with all the guys that we had out of the lineup. Both he and Clint, stepped up and really led this young group to a win. And it starts with our guards. And tonight, DJ, 8 assists, 34 points, only 1 turnover. That it doesn't get much better than that. And again, you beat a really good team in Denver who's been playing well. I think they won their last 4 games in a row. Tough matchup for anybody.
And Coach, now talk about the improvement of Vitt with coaching the next 3 games, defensively on both ends of the floor. Vitt playing hard for you, get that big dunk, big block. Talk about that young man's growth, man.
He's a confident kid, He's a confident kid, and He believes in himself. He's just he's got a great spirit about him. When he gets out on the floor, can play with anybody. You know, his basketball IQ is really high, I'm happy to see him get an opportunity. He got that opportunity in Orlando, the second half, and you know, again tonight, and you know, he made the most of it. You know, he continues to work hard to prepare himself for the opportunity to play, and he knows how to play. He knows how to play the game.
Nate, on top of everything else, Bogey gets his first minutes tonight.
Yeah.
What was it to see him get out on the floor, and including the crowd reaction to that?
Yeah, well, I mean, I know our fans love Bogey just as much as we do, and it was great to see him get back on the floor and be Bogey. He missed a couple of shots, but he wasn't hesitant. I think the big key to guys coming back when they have a leg injury is playing in traffic and being afraid to get in the mix of things. And he looked pretty relaxed, pretty confident. You know, he's been working hard, playing some 1-on-1, 2-on-2, 3-on-3, a little 5-on-5 here lately. But it was great to have his game back out on the floor. You know, they have a great deal of respect for him, and they was trying to stay with him like a glove.
Nate, it feels like each game we've seen AJ just get better and better, and I'm curious, for him defensively, what would the next step be for him to be a consistent
It's
presence?
just playing. It's continuing to, get minutes out there. It's the first time he's seen Denver before. Oklahoma City will be next, and we haven't even gone through the league. So just continuing to go out there and try to work as hard as he can. Get a feel for this NBA game, and I think he continues to take that approach. He's going to continue to improve on both ends of the floor.
You had Jarrett Culver in the starting lineup. What went into that decision, and what was your impression from his game tonight?
I wanted to, I didn't want to start Bogey, and we decided to put AJ in Jarrett. I think Jarrett is a solid player on both ends of the floor. He can handle the ball. He defends. He rebounds, and I watched him probably about a month ago in the G League, and really was impressed with how he played. And that was Jarrett that I remember in the league. So I was really looking for an opportunity to give him some time out on the floor, and he has played well. To have his experience out on the floor and to step in when we've had so many injuries has really helped us these last two games.
Any last questions for Coach?